Yes, it is the Blood Shinobi here, and yes, it is What If Naruto was a part of an arranged marriage, part 24, I think it is, if not 23 or 25. One of those, but you know exactly what part this is, but let's get into it. Well, for the recap, Naruto and Shikamaru went through the second stage of the Chunin exams, and have it was a testament to their strength and some other stuff like that. But now let's give you the intro and the 18 plus part to this What If.
We turn into ashes. When do we burn away? Used to be oh so close. Now I see you. Just turn around and leave me. You can change. You satisfy the rage in me. Take away my pain.
Shikamaru left Naruto to his own devices. Naruto has been sitting in his room for the past day. Today is the fourth day, and tomorrow is the fifth day, and if no one's here by tomorrow, not four people, well then, if you're not here by tomorrow, you don't join. So Naruto doesn't care about competition, and he hopes it's just him and Shikamaru, and then they just pass. But knowing his luck, that isn't happening. The Hokage, along with Itachi and Kisame, and hopefully Sasuke and Miko were warned about Orochimaru, because Naruto and Shikamaru did tell them when they first arrived that Orochimaru had told them about trying to get the Sharingan, testing the Sharingan, and stuff like that, so that they need to be prepared. Hopefully they got here in time. Orochimaru hasn't got to him, because then he does lose Sasuke and probably Hinata, because she wouldn't let Orochimaru just kill her boyfriend, and whoever Miko went with is probably dead as well. And that means Naruto does lose a girl or two, but he doesn't care. He knows that whatever happened, they were there in time, and for him, overall, that's good. But for some people, that's not good, like Orochimaru. It means he doesn't succeed in getting the Sharingan, doesn't be able to learn old jutsus, which is good for everyone apart from him, as you all know, because he's probably got a lot of forbidden jutsus that we don't want. But other than that, Naruto is resting in his head, almost asleep. There was a knock at his door. Naruto was surprised at this. Come on, I was just about to fall asleep, said Naruto. Naruto walked to the door and opened it. And there he saw was Tamari. What do you want, Tamari? I was just about to sleep, said Naruto. Tamari just chuckled at him. Oh no, I know you were about to be asleep, and that's why I'm here, said Tamari. Naruto gulped at this. Oh shit. What do you want? Asked Naruto. It's not what I want, it's who I want, and what I want, and what I'm getting, said Tamari. Naruto just chuckled at this. What, do you want a kiss or something? Asked Naruto. No, not a kiss. I want you, tonight, said Tamari. Naruto chuckled at this. And why would I give you this? Asked Naruto. Tamari just chuckled at this. I don't know, maybe for reasons like this, said Tamari. Tamari grabbed Naruto's hand and put it down her pants skirt that she was wearing, and he could feel that she didn't have panties on, and she was wet. Are you trying to blackmail me or convince me to have sex with you? Asked Naruto. Tamari chuckled to herself. Is it working? Because I sure as hell want it to work, she said. Naruto chuckled to himself. It would work if you weren't as outright as this, said Naruto. Oh, so it's not working. I guess I'll have to do better then, said Naruto. Said Tamari. Naruto just gulped at this. He didn't want this to continue, but if she was gonna do it, he's gonna enjoy it. Whatever, let's do it then, said Naruto. Good. That means I get to do whatever I want to you. No questions asked. No questions, nothing. You are going to say and do what I want. You're going to listen to me. I am going to rule you tonight, said Tamari. Well, kinda dominant, aren't you? Said Naruto. Tamari just chuckled at him. You think this is dominant? Wait until I destroy you, said Tamari. Naruto just chuckled at this. He was kinda blushing along with Tamari. What first? Asked Naruto. Tamari just smiled. Good, you're on board. She pushed Naruto onto his bed and grabbed a hold of his junk and started going up and down with her hand that had been that was sincerely wet, probably spit or whatever she decided to put on her hand. She was going up and down for about 5 minutes, rubbing. He was getting excited. He was about to come, but then Tamari's mouth went around it. Her mouth had spit and saliva all around it. She made sure she put her mouth on his cock and started going up and down, up and down, up and down. And Naruto was, well, glad of this. He was holding back Tamari's hair and holding on to Tamari's hair, holding it very hardly, trying not to do anything too radishing or too deadly to her to provoke her. But Tamari herself was enjoying this. She was feeling Naruto skinning her mouth, but also his hands was touching her hair. She was like, this was a miracle. And then after 10 minutes she stopped. She spat out the cum instead of swallowing it. That will be for later, after you've pleasured me and after I've pleasured you, said Tamari. What do you mean by this? Asked Naruto. Exactly this, said Tamari. Tamari didn't have any pants on, or panties, or anything, and she put her juicy pussy on Naruto's mouth. Naruto, lick it clean, said Tamari. Naruto's tongue started going all throughout Tamari. He was making sure he explored every little inch and cleaned up every juice from her, and all Naruto could hear was her moaning. Aren't you going to finish off with me? Asked Naruto. Tamari just gulped at this. Oh, yes, I am. So while Naruto was exploring her genital area, her peach, whatever you want to call it, her pussy, her plum, whatever, Naruto was exploring it with his tongue and cleaning up all the gunk and juices from it. Not gunk, I mean all the juices. And she was making sure Naruto had none of his milk juices coming out. And she was enjoying this. Yes, she was moaning in and out from the places that Naruto was taking over, the places he was licking. He was in control of her, and she was in control of his pleasure. This is what she'd been hoping for to get out of this tuning exams. Not becoming a tuning, but being pleasured and destroyed and dominated by Naruto. And she would get that one way or another. Naruto, continue now, said Tamari. Naruto didn't know if he wanted to, but if he was going to make it worth it. He couldn't imagine what was happening. His dick had been destroyed. She was all over him. Naruto could not control it anymore. He exploded inside of her, in her mouth. Naruto is sorry, he said. Don't be sorry. I like the taste, said Naruto. I'm not Naruto, Tamari. Tamari did the same thing. She squirted inside Naruto. Naruto spat it out and then just looked at her. He started twisting her nipples. Now it's time for the main course. I'm making sure I dominate you like you wanted, said Naruto. Yes, finally. Finally. Naruto is making me his, said Tamari. I'm not making you yours. You're becoming mine. Of your own free will, said Naruto. Oh, that's even better, said Tamari. Naruto just chuckled. I know, that's why I'm doing it, said Naruto. What? Thought Naruto. He didn't want to do this morning, but he guessed he's gonna have to now. It's already started. he's gonna make Tamari his princess. Naruto, continue with me, said Tamari. Naruto didn't know how to. I've never had sex before, so how do we do it? Said Naruto. Oh my god, neither have I, but have you not asked anyone about anything like this? Asked Tamari. Naruto just shook his head. No, because I don't really have anyone to talk to or want to talk to. I was just going to learn from experience, but I guess you don't want to do that, said Naruto. Tamari just chuckled. Whatever. She stood over Naruto with her hip lips over his cock, and she went down on it. Naruto couldn't imagine anything better than this. It was wow. That's all he could think. She started going up and down, using her hips, twisting around, back and front, while Naruto was holding on to her nipples, twisting them. He wanted to lick them, but he couldn't. He was just laying down while Tamari was in control. She was making him hers. There was a knock on the door. In Naruto couldn't control. What? Asked Naruto. I'm coming in, said a voice, and in walked Yugito. What? Why can't I be a part of this? I want Naruto to be in me, said Yugito. Naruto just gulped. I don't know what to do, said Naruto. Then make me yours. Forget about her. I can be it. I want to be yours, said Yugito. Wait. Yeah. Naruto didn't know. How about this? If you use your breasts, said Naruto. Yes, of course I'm using my breasts on you, Naruto, said Tamari. Yugito, get over here. Yugito was the one working with Tamari. Yes, she was. And then, either way, Naruto was sitting up now against the wall. He had two pretty blondish girls with their breasts on his dick, going up and down, up and down. He cummed and exploded on both of their faces. Tamari was pushed over by Yugito. What are you doing? Asked Tamari, cleaning off Naruto's juices off your face. And both of the girls were laying down opposite Naruto, with both of their pussies near each other. Naruto couldn't waste this opportunity. He's gonna fuck on both at the same time while they're cleaning off his juices. He put his dick in between both of their pussies and started going back and forth, making sure he was in control. He had grabbed a hold of one of Tamari's nipples along with Yugito's. He was twisting them with his wet fingers, going back and forth, twisting them and grabbing a hold of them, turning them into knots, doing whatever he could to get a moan of pleasure from both of them. Naruto kept pulling back and letting a load go. For about 2 hours, Naruto fucked Tamari and Yugito in all different places, and sometimes one watched and fingered themselves, or they both fucked each other and Naruto masturbated. Before 2 hours, Naruto and the girls had sex. And every time Naruto went to jizz, he did it inside of Tamari. Yugito wasn't ready to get pregnant, but Tamari didn't care. She was to get pregnant. Naruto laid on his bed with Tamari and Yugito. Tamari on his left and Yugito on his right. He was huffing and puffing. A knock came on his door. Naruto was half asleep along with the girls. In walked Shikamaru, and he kinda got a nosebleed. I'm sorry, I'm out, said Shikamaru. Shikamaru had a nosebleed and hit his head on the door, knocking himself unconscious. The next day, Naruto was walking around with Shikamaru. You gonna talk to me about that, or is that a nothing that ever happened? Or do I have to speak, or can we just forget about that? I mean, it never happened if it never happened, said Shikamaru. Naruto just laughed. Shikamaru, come on, don't be a dumbass. It happened, okay? You walked into me having sex with two girls from my CRA. It's okay. Now let's find you someone pretty. Come on, there's gotta be one girl here that you kinda find pretty, right? Said Naruto. Shikamaru just noted. That girl, I think her name was Moy, said, Shikamaru. Okay. Omo walked up to Naruto and put one hand on Shikamaru and the other hand on Naruto's shoulders. Sumoy was behind him. We just passed. What about... So I guess you guys passed a little while ago, he said. Omo, Naruto just nodded. A couple of days. And you know that Sumoy girl from the cloud? You want to hook her and Shikamaru up? Can you take Shikamaru to go hang with her for a little bit? You know, use your magic-ish thing, whatever you want to call it. Relationship stuff, said Naruto. Omo just smiled and gave him a kiss on the cheek. Of course, anything for Shiko over here, said Omo. Omo grabbed Shikamaru's hand and ran over to Sumoy, grabbing her hand and ran in a different direction. Naruto walked back to his room, and when he laid down, going to pass out until the next exam next part of the exam is called. He was trying to get some sleep. As he dozed off, he didn't hear his door open and close, but he did feel something on his junk. He looked up to see Tamari. She was rubbing it, and her mouth was wide open. I'm ready for round 2, is all she said. But like I did say, this was a short part. Sorry, but, well, as you know, first sex thing. And also, because I can't go on any further until you guys tell me who makes it and what the fights are. But apart from that, peace out for now, have fun, and see you all when the next part comes out, when you guys want it. Peace!